side of
10 seconds
the game, you got Viking
team
GG,
pick.
who have made a ton of space recently and made a name for themselves definitely over the past couple of weeks,
Dire team
pulling out
ban.
some pretty big surprising victories. Of course, they came third in the ESL One Los Angeles Online Europe and CIS region, which was a big win for them. They ended up losing, of course, 2-0 to OG, but still gained $25,000 prize pool. And that's still their biggest win as an organization to date. And then, they've had some other middling results here
10
and there.
seconds remaining.
So it's going to be an interesting thing to watch this team continue to develop.
5
But it feels
seconds
like they have a
remaining.
good read on the meta right now and the way that they want to play Dota. So that's a cool part of this organization. And then, of course, the big thing that you sort of keep in mind as well is the sort of flexibility amongst their play. It feels like, yes, there are certain heroes that they've sort of become really well known for. Boom on his Queen of Pain. I feel like that's something that people are really starting to respect a lot, and it gets respect banned out more often than not. But as you can see right here, Viking GG, they still haven't picked it for themselves. It's not the type of thing where you just have to ban that out no matter what, because they feel like they can still play him on a lot of different heroes. And this could end up being a Pugna, could end up being a DK, probably the DK safe lane, which we've seen more often than not. And then, of course, on the side of EXTREMUM, they have a Timbersaw, maybe a little bit of a greedier matchup, but it's really good against the Dragon Knight. And that's why they throw it in the answer to the Dragon Knight that gets picked up, because you can match that tempo either mid or go off lane with the Timbersaw, and then Enigma's going to be there to back you up enough, pull the creep wave into a good position. So all in all, really nice stuff coming out from EXTREMUM. I'd like to see Viking GG try and continue to punish this Pugna and the DK tells me it's like a play fast lineup, and I think that makes sense with the Troll, with an Enigma, with the Timbersaw. These are all heroes that want to I think probably the Timbersaw is the one that's a little bit weirder, right? Troll and
10
Enigma kind of just
seconds
want to farm
remaining.
up. Timbersaw can play active around the map early,
5
uh,
seconds remaining.
but you do run into some issues playing against the Nyx Assassin. And having that not banned out means that this timing window, when normally Timbersaw would be there to be a space maker for the team, he's not going to be able to do that to the same extent that you'd be able to see otherwise. I think that Viking GG should, with this draft, have a really very strong chance to take this game, as long as they can play fast and they're not like completely on a clock. They need something like a Storm Spirit or that type of hero out of Viking GG to ensure that they have some amount of late game, so they don't just get like out cheesed by the Enigma Troll going late game. So let's see, anything else to watch for in this one. Previous couple of games, looks like it's gone like we were saying, back and forth.
Radiant team pick. Dire
We'll have to wait and
team
see.
pick.
Ember Spirit banned out. No surprise there. Not banned out, sorry, rather picked. So this sort of fits that same mold that I was talking about of the Storm Spirit. You need a hero that doesn't fall off late game. You're still running into some issues with the Black Hole, and specifically with Ember Spirit, you do like a
5
slight
seconds remaining.
chains combo. If you're just waiting as the Ember Spirit comes back down, if he doesn't have a remnant out, you're always going to be able to catch him on the Enigma with a Black Hole. So just like you Black Hole the area where he's going to land from doing the Sleight of Fist, as long as you don't get clipped by the Blink Dagger, which oftentimes you won't, because there's like a slurry of heroes that are getting hit by the Sleight of Fist anyways. But the other way that you could play this now, if you wanted to, as EXTREMUM, is maybe you try and go like even more aggro than Viking GG do. If they pushed the tempo that much faster and took another really fast playing hero, this is an interesting answer. So this is kind of what I was talking about, where now EXTREMUM are kind of the ones that are capable of countering out either of the lanes. I actually really like this draft a lot from them. So the thing that's going to be interesting to watch for in this one, as we're going to switch on over to the in-game view, is you've got this weird duality, right? Where normally you want your Timbersaw to play fast and he falls off later. It's kind of the same thing with this Pugna. Although, since it's an off-lane Pugna, that makes it a little bit better. We'll see how Toby does. Anyways, point being that I think that what you would normally see in this type of a draft if you've got the Ember Spirit going late game, if you've got the Dragonite that can be a monster as well. I was going into this draft thinking, okay, with Troll and with Enigma, they're playing a greedy draft. They're going to be able to just win late game no matter what. Ember Spirit kind of puts a little bit of a pin in that and makes that a little bit tougher. I think that still Grimstroke, Nyx Assassin, Dragonite, Ember Spirit, these heroes are going to be terrifying in the late game. Lich does like nothing. Timbersaw, he gets countered out by Nyx Assassin. So I think what Extreme needed to do was they needed to pick a hero that could win the laning stage super hard with the Timbersaw, and they needed to come online before this Nyx Assassin really gets levels. Aramis's levels are going to be the biggest determining factor to me of how they do in this game. Maybe that's just my very strange read of the game, but you know what? I'm solo casting this, so you got to deal with my read of the game. What do you think of that? Can't say nothing. You're not in the cast. I win. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But that's what I'm thinking, is if you can start to come online before the Nyx Assassin's levels come up and you try and end this game by like 20-25 minutes, that's a cool way to play it. Don't know if it's going to be what they opt to do, because I still think that they do have a lot of late game potential on Extreme, but we'll see. Do I have the right? Oh, I didn't change it over. Sorry, guys. Literally just casting, and then I did the noob mistake. My bad. Now you get to see all my cool keybindings. Good luck, have fun, Aramis. Dude, what the hell? Why is he? I mean, I guess that, yeah, the Nyx is just such a good. Oh my god. Run! Get out of there. He's got boots first. He's fine. Surely. But yeah, the Nyx Assassin just really counters out these heroes. Oh, he's gonna get the freaking ward denied too. Gives him the tip. Well done. How did this happen? God, I love little Dota fun trash talk. It's the best. The absolute best. All right. So, what do we have here now? Kellen, Black Archangel. They're going to try and contest for this bounty room.
The battle begins.
Looks like Malik will also be able to pick one up. Upside. Aramis. He can continue harassment. I mean, the bonus of having this Nyx Assassin is that he is just going to be able to leave. They have to burn a salve on him, though. Damn. So they're doing the full dodge away. They don't want to have the Dragonite against the Timbersaw. And because of that, they are going to end up with Toby playing against him. I mean, it's arguably better, but it's still kind of annoying. I wonder if they're going to bring the Nyx down bottom afterwards. He's got boots first. I don't think that they do. I think he just pulls. Or are they just going to try and play this lane normally? Dragon Blood leveled up, level 1. Stun comes out. Stroke of Fate. Right clicks coming through onto the troll. Continue to punch. Aramis just going to back away again. Force out the salve from the troll. Fine and dandy. But you look at this now. 51. He has a Quelling Blade already versus 49. So Toby should get a little bit out CS'd here, I would imagine. We'll kind of see how it goes. Oh, it doesn't look like it. Dude, Toby. This dude is just giving him the business. I guess that he doesn't have enough levels early on of reactive armor. It's definitely going to get better over time, right? Like, Timber should be fine in this matchup, I would imagine. Maybe I'm just wrong about that, though. Mid lane. Ember. Seems to be fine so far against Razor. And... wow. Really? Okay. That's kind of crazy. Lich and Troll combined just to get the kill. That's nuts. 322 gold. I mean, the thing that you got to keep in mind about this, though, is that it's a continued free farm Enigma. that's just going to be chilling in the jungle. And there aren't really that many heroes that are like that capable of dealing with them. So this lane should not be losing, right? Like if you have an Enigma that's jungling free farm, and there's also a Timbersaw that's getting whatever he wants down bottom, there's no way you should be losing this lane. But I think part of it was Aramis. Oh, so he is going to come and try and contest the Enigma's farm. Interesting. So that's the decision. Boom, in the meantime, gets mana drained, or rather damage drained. And now he's kind of got to back out. Yeah, this is the thing. Aramis here, this is the right play. It's still not great to lose top, but if you're at least able to sort of disrupt the Enigma a little bit, that makes the game a little bit better. He's just going to block the camp from spawning and then run off the other direction. He's like, oh, there's a creep wave there. Got to back out.
Radiant are scanning.
Okay. Black Archangel? I don't know about that one.
Watch your step.
Don't know about that one. Malik now has a soul ring done and a big old creep camp with himself on it. Toby trying to pull his creeps over towards the bottom side of the map here, and he is going to be able to get it connected up with the small camp. But this is the problem playing against Timbersaw. If he's cutting through the waves, he can do a ton of damage onto Toby here. And another Timber Chain in a second. He's got his soul ring back up. Chase forward, run, gets the damage. No more use of that salve. Toby trying to get out. But you can see just how easy it is to just bully back this Pugna. And the thing is even if he doesn't get that kill, this is still terrible for Pugna. Like, he does not want to farm underneath this tower here, tanking through creep shots. It's just not the way you want to have to play the game. Missed there on the stun, Aramis. He's got a spiked Carapace, but if he's not careful, he might just die. And G almost finding the kill. Spike Carapace pushback, finds the finish. Boom now, turned onto him. Fairy Fire still standing tall. One more punch. Isn't enough? It is. So they lose the Razor. Meanwhile, up top, Grimstroke goes down. And boom. Not quite level 6. Won't be able to do the TP shenanigans. But Celery's going to bring him his bottle. And boom is just going to be happy as a clam. So right now, I think, like, you look at the kill score, everything seems kind of fine. There's some weird stuff happening, though. Most notably is that you have 4 heroes that are super farmed on the Dire, at least in terms of CS. Velor hasn't been touched. He's going for the Helm of the Dominator. And in the meantime, like, Ember is not really having a great game. I feel like Viking GG is just behind. Particularly because, like, Toby also, you know, getting some CS but being pushed out of lane. Level 5. They're still going to be able to do what they want to do, which is, like, play aggro later on. But they really need to make sure that they're getting these levels on supports in particular. Top Celery. Barely living. Chase down. Oh, good play there. And underneath the tower, Helen in some trouble. Wants to turn to find a kill. He's just getting baited. He does eventually bring him down, but it's not quite enough. Meanwhile, over here to the side, Aramis continues to mess with the Enigma. So 3-4, 6 minutes in. But you can see it's still just very annoying for this Enigma to have to deal with this guy. Stealing more damage. G just backs out of there. Is Aramis dead? Yes, he is. Ah, damn. Life Drain's kind of annoying for the Timbersaw, and so is the Nether Ward, but no points in it yet for the Pugna. You can see Toby here just going to try and spam out the Nether Blast. Another refill of the bottle for Boom. I want to make sure this Ember has a good time. So you can see right now, very much high net worths across the board. The Troll is behind a little bit, but it's only because everybody else is so farmed. That's why it kind of looks like that, right? Like, if you actually compare the net worth of him to the Timbersaw, 1,000 gold separating the two, it's not the end of the world at all. As the Lich is just going to die again.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Timber keeps cutting the waves while this tower is taking a little bit of chip damage. Air miss. Level 2. And this is what I'm talking about, right? Like, this guy, you would love to be able to make moves around the map with this Nyx Assassin, disrupt the Enigma's farm, but he has to have levels in this game. If he doesn't have levels, there is no control for the Timber Saw. That is like their answer. I mean, to some extent, definitely Phantom's Embrace, but also Celery isn't really going for that build early on either. So if I'm Viking GG right now, I'm starting to get a little bit afraid. You probably need to find a way to give this Nyx Assassin a lane or something, because otherwise it's gonna fall apart in the mid game. And this like heavy push-oriented lineup, it's gonna come out with the Helm of the Dominator that's like pretty close to completed now, and now walk in. They don't quite have level 6, but Midnight pulls the blow up. G doesn't even go down. Dude, what a freaking turnaround there. Oh god. 4 to 8, but it's some big ones that are dying. Ember dies. And like I said, Nyx, like, Aramis has to have a game. Yeah, he's going to take over the mid lane for a little bit. I'm almost wondering if he just needs to, like, start to take more points into Spike Carapace, because that's the answer to all this stuff, and he needs it on a low enough cooldown. Shad in some trouble. Shows up a little bit in a bad way. Tons of damage. Triple Remnant in. Boom. Doing a ton to these guys. And they kill him off in time. Trying to run down Kellen. Extra right clicks coming in with that Sleight of Fist. Dodge left. TP out. Is he gone? Well, he's gone, but
Become peace.
back to the graveyard. All right. That was a big win there for him. Viking GG. Doing what they need.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They really needed that. That could have gone south super quickly. Aramis looks like he is. I'm still like, I want to see him just like max out Spike Carapace. As weird as it sounds, it's like getting that down to a lower cooldown is really important against the Timber Saw. And the longer duration stun, like, he's just gonna give him the tip. Everybody's sleeping on him. Yeah, Aramis really needs levels. He's gonna need the tome. It's gonna be a while before they have a Spirit Vessel too.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
In the meantime,
Dire's
Enigma.
top tower has fallen.
I mean, just look at the level differences, right? I guess Troll is still hurting. Troll is definitely the big loser on the side of Extremum. Bracer, treads, wand, going for a blink afterwards. Silence, chase down. Alright, that Phantom's Embrace is pretty sick. It's pretty good.
Dire's top
4 heroes
tower
jump
is
on
under
him. Maybe
attack.
it's not super necessary to get more points than the other stuff. Alphys. They've got the Hoof Stomp available. Black Hole, not enough mana for it. So the retreat comes out after the TPs come in.
Never refuse.
Shad
gold given.
looks like he is fine. But maybe a round 2 of this. Be careful, Shad. Slowdown is there. He has a Dragon Tail if he wants to use it. Hoof Stomp comes out though, and with that stun, with that chase down, Shad is dead. So this is what I was meaning, right? Yes, you don't have your Timber Saw here with him, but he can kind of sit mid and not feel too afraid while the rest of the team just pushes down this tower. And if I'm Extreme right now, I am just going. You just run together, take down buildings. That's the game plan. You can't really afford to like split up and try and out farm them or something, I think. Like, yes, there's parts about your lineup that are good late game, but eventually Viking GG do have some answers. Is the Ruthless there? The 2 Mask of Madness done for the Razor. Interesting. It is based upon your attack speed, right? Yeah. It's pretty neat. I like that idea. What an innovator G is. Toby.
Try again.
Out here has the Aether Lens pretty close to completed. Maybe I'm just super wrong about Viking GG. Dude, Aramis is suddenly level 6. That's what I'm talking about. See, he's going for it. Oh, this dude knows what's up. What a player. The 203 build. Point and Vendetta. I like it a lot. Yeah, so he's going to get it by 7. And this is where the game becomes a lot harder for the Timbersaw to play, right? That one death that came out. I think right here, Extremum are kind of missing an opportunity. Like, they've got Chain Frost, they've got, you know, all this normal stuff, everything ready to go. Black Hole's available, but they're not really pushing that that tempo, and well, they might get punished for it. Smoke broken. Toby walks high ground. Aramis finds the stun, killing off and taking down that Helm of the Dominator creep on top of it. Meanwhile, the silence is out onto 2. The big old jump in. Boom, finds that kill. Chain Frost bounces a little bit. Is going to be able to take down 1, but can they find any more? Root is now down onto 2. Trying to get the continued rundown, and boom, kills him off. Man, what a big moment there for Viking GG. They get, what, 4 kills? 3 kills.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And are going to be able to find the kill onto the tier 1
Dire's
tower
middle
afterwards,
tower
too.
has fallen.
Really nicely done by them. So, level 8 DK, Celery, he's getting towards Arcane's next. Up top? I still kind of feel like if Extreme wanted to, they can just kind of get this get up and go attitude. Maybe they feel like they just have the better late game regardless. And there's definitely something to be said for that.
Killed. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I still think Troll is not as much of like the late game monster that he used to be, but Enigma, BKB Black Hole with Blink can definitely carry this game to some extent. As Velhor, they just farm it in the wrong place. This is one of the issues, though, is that in a way, it almost feels like Enigma's the real carry of this game. So G, after picking up the Mask of Madness, is going to go to BKB. God, Timber does not have a game. This is the thing, right? Is that they... Oh, God. Jump forward, stun. No Frost Shield. Decrep, dead. Boom, still alive. Chase. Tried to jump. Doesn't even need to. So this is one of the things that I was going to talk about, right? Is like, you pick that Timbersaw in response to the Dragon Knight, as the Dragon Knight Blink Forest, but not able to find anybody. But then you don't get the lane matchup against him. So like all of that potential, you know, advantage that you get out of your first pick is just lost. And then you have a Timbersaw who's super counterable. Super duper counterable. Aramis, level 8. Maxed out Spike Carapace and that 1 point in the mana burn. It's going to run in towards Velhor. Who's he actually going to find here? Spots G.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
God, and then just 2 TPs show up. And,
middle
yeah,
tower
they're
is
just going to
under
be able to
attack.
get him. Spike Carapace, punch, impale afterwards. My man is dead.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Aramis,
attack.
ever since having like a kind of lackluster laning stage, has just completely demolished them.
Radiant's middle tower
This
is
has been
under attack.
dirty. Back towards mid. He's got Black Hole available. Stun comes out, dodge away. And they just are making sure that they don't get caught by the Black Hole afterwards. And there's no follow-up. Kill off the Helm of the Dominator creep. Yo, this one's over. I mean, I don't want to be like too fatalistic about it, but this is looking real rough. Viking GG are playing some amazing
Rule
Dota.
of invisibility.
Like, every move that they could potentially be making, it feels like they're making. And EXTREMUM are kind of just a step behind him constantly. Toby moves forward. He's underneath ward vision. But EXTREMUM, they try and take this fight, and they will find one kill. Boom. Gets the jump away. Gotta be careful. As soon as I say something positive, the team gets caster cursed. That's just my style. What can I say? Sure, I'm feeling like they can still fight. They gotta make some moves. What's this Razor doing now? He's still trying to get towards some BKB. Come forward, broken. Impale off the mark. You have Spike Carapace again in a second, but not quite soon enough. Does get it out, but doesn't get the stun on a Malik. And now Shad, he's also pretty far forward. He gets taken down as well. So one by one, they're losing these heroes. And all of a sudden, things looking a little bit better. Okay, jump in, pull him off. G is dead, never mind. We go back the other direction. Inkswell's stunned, finds the kill, and another life drain. Dude, Toby is such a monster on this offlane Pugna. And I swear to God, every time I say something positive about one of these teams, the other one starts dying. Or starts diving, I should
Radiant's
say.
middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures
Toby said. I was
are
like, no big deal,
fortified.
guys. I'm just going to sleep on it. 414. 121 last hits. The second highest in the game behind the Razor. God. And I got a Maelstrom done on the Ember now. Bottom lane. They're trying to move in. I mean, again, I'm trying to figure out like what the goal is here with their team, right? So Kellen, he's trying to farm. Wants to leave just one of those small creeps there, take away a little bit of farm on the other side of the map from them. But it feels like they are comfortable going into the late game until they're like occasionally not. They're going to lose the Lich here most likely. This is a good play by Black Archangel, even if he dies. And he doesn't even die. So he scouts out the smoke, able to force them back, and Viking GG miss on the production. Or on the 19 minutes, taking over the outpost. This is Enigma to BKB. Oh, wait a minute. Pull in. Lich does go down. Chad has a blink, but not off the cooldown. See, he is still a ways away from BKB. That is what you're going to be looking for, though, eventually. Aramis, level 10. Spirit Vessel. And 600 gold roughly.
Bottom tower is under attack.
So only 1,000 gold separating these two teams, 17 to 13. And another life drain round comes out. This combo is so annoying to play against. Celery just throws the level 3 Phantom's Embrace on, then you decrep them. They just can't do anything. You need your team to help you out. Dragon Knight takes down the tower. Another creep wave is coming in. Dragon form, still about a third of it left. He's just going to use it to farm up. Now a 2,000 gold lead. Clumsy net found for the Pugna. Ooh. Now is that better than Faded Brooch? Toby says no. He's not interested. He does take the Nether Blast cooldown talent. Interesting. So, continuing to just play this really, really well. Oh god, Bellor, Black Hole, he walks into both of them! I don't think it's gonna matter though. Is he just dead now? That's a Black Hole down too! Toby on a killing spree. And they know Black Hole is down. Well, they won't get the 20-minute outpost, but the smoke up afterwards. And Viking GG just kill the Enigma. Almost took down the troll, too, if he would have stuck around a little bit longer.
Middle tower is under attack.
And now, Sturm, it's the play. I mean, they find him again. Frost Shield, they've got Chain Frost if they want, but boom, chasing up on the high ground, they take down this freaking Timber Saw. Black Archangel's gonna die here in a second. He's rooted, he's Maelstrom. And A monster kill streak for this Ember. These last couple of minutes have just been all Viking GG. It just feels like they've come online. Look at this swing. It's just been monstrous. They're hitting everything. And I think, like, a big part of it is Toby, who on this offlane Pugna has just absolutely been a menace. Shad's there just to hit some buildings, throw out, you know, a Heaven's Halberd if he needs to, things like that, but Toby's the one making moves on the offlane Pugna. Who'da thunk it? Not me. He's going for a take on next to. Oh god, everybody's just gonna go pop. Oh, and Ember found somebody again. Trying to TP away, and is gonna be able to. That was close though. Very close. And the call is not to go for the bottom tier 2 tower. It's to run at mid. Get after him. Chase down. Chain Frost. Bounces. Not enough. Slow and steady is the race. Celery finds the kill onto Lich. They're going to take down this freaking Helm of the Dominator creep if they're not careful. Big Impale now onto that Timbersaw. Chad being drained by the mana. Troll Warlord still trying to chase this one. They are not going to be rooted together as Boom still lives through all of this, and now Toby throws out the Nether Blast. Still not quite enough. Troll has not done anything. Troll cannot have a game. Another spiked Carapace comes out. Over on the side, the rest of this team is dying while he just tries to play with this Nyx Assassin, but it doesn't work. A double kill for Toby, who finishes his Dagon proudly, and man, Viking GG are just completely outplaying them here. How did they win game 1? This looks like a stomp. Maybe it's just the draft. I don't know. I don't know what Extremum's been doing. This is a hard one. This is such a tough game. Viking GG definitely came into play as they get the root on Enigma right as he's trying to TP away. I mean, 18 seconds till Black Hole, but he didn't want to have to use it anyways. God-like Boom. Yeah, I think a lot of it is this draft. There's like counterpoints and things that are good about each side, but man. Nyx Assassin against Timber. Like, the thing that's crazy to me is that Nyx got through the second phase. That's so nuts. Alright, Spirit Vessel. Spiked Carapace. The Yule's Scepter trick does not work when you do it that way. And round 2, does he get out of there? Oh my god, that was close. That was really close. And Aramis now doesn't actually have any Spirit Vessel charges. Alright, a win. Big win for Extreme there. Much needed. Certainly not the end of the world for Viking GG, but that is what you need more of if you're Extreme, to try and get your feet back underneath you in these drafts, in this game. Had so many of these games where you play Timbersaw, and you saw there the trick that he tries to do is throw out the Timber Chain, Yules himself as he's going for the Timber Chain out. But what that does is it's nice in a way because it means that they can't target you while you're up in the air, but they can hit you with things once you land coming out of the Yule Scepter. And that's just what Nyx does. He's always going to stop him in his tracks if he's got Spike Carapace up. Game is hard. Oh. Interesting, something creeps. Yeah, Sorry's gonna be the one that gets found though. So, they got him, and I think right into Roche. I think that's the play. If I'm them. No, they want to take the tower first. God, it's gonna be so annoying for killing. Oh, I want us to take the tower. Let me kill it. Nice.
For the dead.
Shad, found him. Gonna TP out before danger starts to come. G has BKB. He's gonna have Yasha soon as well. Level 17. He's like, oh no, oh no. He got the Mindbreaker, but it comes at a cost. Oh, he maybe could have BKB'd that, but it didn't feel good regardless. The root, it's not going to be there. Boom, blows him up, held alone for the moment. They kill off the Troll Warlord just like that, and that was the fight that you wanted to win with the BKBs. Oh. Viking GG just on another level, and instead it's going to be them that want to go for Roche. I mean, this is within full vision right now. They know everything that's happening. Looks like they'll take out this ward by Celery. The other one not quite in range, but they do ping out that, yeah, it was there. So Extreme know that this is happening, but it's going to take a while. It's going to be a long while before this Roche goes down. Doesn't look like Extreme are going to be in a position to defend this at all. And again, you've got this like nice conglomeration of heroes on the side of Extreme that's, you know, right in the middle, these four that are all doing relatively well. And that's normally what you like to see. But the problem is that Nyx is basically keeping up with them. And then the rest of the cores are pretty far ahead. Like, the Troll just does not feel like he has a game. And they found Velor again. Oh, wow. He's just going to sit on him until he sees him try and TP out. Oh, wait, but he knows. He's got the Spirit Vessel degen on him. He should know about this. He might not have realized that that thing was on him, though. So another 200 gold going the way of Shad as he gets the kill on the Nyx Assassin. Then afterwards also gets the Helm of the Dominator creep. And this game just continues to fall further and further out of Extreme's reach. Viking.gg have looked very strong in this game number 3 of a best of 5. Aramis chasing, Spirit Vessels on him, and Dagon dead. 4 Spirit Vessel charges. Trying to intimidate. Stare into the abyss. That doesn't sound like Nyx at all, or Enigma. Shad has 4,000 gold just sitting in the bank. Toby all the way up to Dagon level 2. I think he has another one coming out to him right now. Yeah, there you go. Counting to 3. It's the magic number. Oh my god, the craggy coat. Dude, what are they gonna do to this guy? Or who wants the craggy coat? Does he give it to Celery maybe? Ah, Clumsy, that's pretty good, but yeah, he's gonna give it to him. Suddenly your Grimstroke gets another 12 armor. Like, what the hell? No, Velor, not again! Say it ain't so! Dude, that poor freaking Enigma. Oh.
Going to be good.
They are just dismantling them. And that was Dragon Form just popped. It's gonna be around for a little while. I mean, hypothetically, depending on how quickly this tower goes down, I mean, they do have a glyph, but you can maybe get a couple pot shots on this tier 3, surely. I don't think they have to stop at all. Do they go for it? And Shad wants to. This dragon, he's calling for it. He's like, come on, guys, let's go. Hit the tower, hit the tower, hit the tower. Team's like, no, I don't want to be there. He's like, okay, I'm click away. Get out. Yeah, Boom deciding instead, take the safer play, take the outpost, take everything from them and leave nothing. God, they really just don't have lockdown. Ooh, gee. Be careful there. So bottom lane, BKB gonna be out soon for the Troll. You're still like 300 gold away from BKB for the Enigma. That's all that he needs left. I mean, even if he gets BKB, it's still not like absolutely amazing. He needs that initiation item on top of it. Pugna's level 20. A little surprised to see the decrep duration. So what's it at now? So 5.5 seconds. Just permanent decrep. I guess against the Troll, that's pretty sick. Wow. All right, another one bites the dust. Bottom lane is pushing in a little bit. It's not going to be too much, but they can just go through mid if they want now. They have a catapult wave here as well. Enigma, God, he's so close to BKB. He just needs like 30 more gold. Does have a telescope. That's pretty hype. Oh, there you go. There it is. Oh, and they're going to get another one. Got it again. That's a force staff. Okay, okay. Stun now onto Timber. Keeps the control. They need this Enigma back here. My God, that Timber almost goes down with the Spirit Vessel on him. Actually, he's going to burn up. He dies. Viking GG are losing carriers left, right, and center, but heroes are going down on the other side. Oh, no, and they're going to lose another couple. Boom gets the double kill. Chain Frost doing absolutely nothing. Stun now onto one. They're trying to walk in with this Enigma BKB, but after all the buybacks are expended, Viking.gg just retreat very safely, are not afraid. Helen, he just wants the target to stay on top of, wants to kill off Aramis, but the decrypt is there. They don't have the lockdown they need. Black Hole is a possibility. Tries to get, oh, he canceled it. No, Enigma. That was your moment. That was your time. That was your BKB. And it all fell apart. They do take down the Dragon Knight, but Velor in trouble. Gonna get silenced. Gonna get Dagon. Aramis, the absolute god. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts so bad. Oh, God. And another round of Spirit Vessel, because why not? He's got so many debuffs on him. But finally, his soul is cleansed as he gets sent to the Nether Realm. And 16,000 gold lead at 32 minutes. Viking GG just looking on another planet right now. Oh, does get the haste rip. Oh, no, the clumsy net. Get out of there. Dagon chased down with the silence again. He should be fine, though. So that's a good thing to do. Creepblade wasn't fully... Wait a minute. Wait, is he dead? Chase? Dude, they're not letting anybody survive. Oh, TP out. Can he get out of there in time? Yes, he will. Okay. Aramis wanted to catch up, but couldn't quite get there.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Oh. God, that BKB into Black Hole cancel. Don't give up. Don't give up is the call. The Lich, ever the optimist. I mean, you gotta be. If you're playing that hero. There's no quitters playing Lich. With that said, it might be thinking about time to do it. We'll see if they have what it takes. 9 enemy lines. Leashed up onto 2. Mana burn onto both. Good Yule Scepter back away. BKB and the rundown. G gonna find that kill onto Celery. Okay. Maybe a chance now, but on the other side. Boom. Run at. They don't have the Spirit Vessel here. As G tries to get the back away. Can't quite find it. Spike Carapace. Not used to full effect. Toby. Well, he kills off the Lich. Mana drain the Troll. And with nobody dead on the side of Viking GG, they're going to keep building their lead and try and end this one here. There's a little bit of mental warfare that comes into play when you're playing this best of 5. It's a matter of not just winning the game, but also making your opponent frustrated. And that's what it feels like right now. Sturm just hoping to find whatever little bits of solace they can in this game. But this is looking like almost a foregone conclusion at this point, barring some type of miraculous comeback. I think, 30 seconds until Black Hole. There's a chance that they can make like one last hurrah or something. Why does this thing say Eternal Envy? What in the hell? What is that effigy? What? It's just like a Drow Ranger dead on the ground. It says Eternal Envy. That's not good. Who is that? Helen. All right. Interesting. Spike Carapace. Impale. Mana Burn. Just being a bit of a butt. Aghanim Scepter done on the Ember. Now going back towards Shiva's afterwards. It's going to have at least the plate mail. And getting close to Shiva's on top of Ags. Dude, that is so nuts. Aegis still 2.5 minutes before it's going to respawn. Chad went the CDR himself a couple levels ago. Level 20 on Nyx. Hasn't decided on a spell yet, but does take the impale damage. So now up to 439. Pretty cool. Has the Force Staff done too. They're just all grouped together. Dude, you guys can't walk up this hill. Y'all are crazy. Ember jumps in, finds on 2. The Black Hole onto 3. Is it going to be enough? They try and take down the DK, who is getting dropped lower and lower. Eventually he dies. So they take down 1, but there is no more Razor. Spike Carapace already popped. They've got the Impale run through, comes through. And another round of the Silence. The Dagon trying to take down that Lich. They'll get him. Now the Troll Warlord controlled and killed, and it is time to type in those 2 magical letters that we all love and hate to see. Oh, so much. And that is GG. Extrem gonna lose this game number 3 as Viking GG pulling a comeback. They're looking pretty solid, and yeah, give that tip to Toby. He deserves it. 15-1-15. Part of almost all of the kills. Very impressive display from Viking GG in this grand finals. Again, in this type of a situation, you know, are been playing through these games for week after week after week, and now it all comes down to one best of 5. First place $6,000, second place $3,000. You know, it's not a TI prize purse, but that's enough to live on for a little while, depending on where you're at in the world. And they're trying to make it right now for Viking GG. Extrem also down now 1 game in a best of 5. So there's still at least going to be one more game. We'll see what ends up happening with that one. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in just a little bit, continuing our coverage of the SIGUL Pro League. I'm Lyrical, and we're going to keep watching into game number 4 right after this.